What makes this tournament different is that we've got childhood cancer heroes that are taking a day off of school to be here with us. You're going to see a lot of gold around the course because gold is the color for pediatric cancer awareness. We wanted to make it visually impactful for the golfers. So on every one of the holes that they step up to, they're going to see a nice sized sign that has a picture of a hero like Callyn that says, "Hi, my name's Callyn. I was diagnosed with this at this age, and I've got a brother or sister, and I'm still fighting, or I'm cancer free." So one thing we learned through our journey was, I used to think cancer was rare. I used to think pediatric cancer was very rare, and I was wrong. We found out that childhood cancer is the leading cause of death in kids that are 18 and under by disease. There's not enough targeted therapies out there specific for children. And we also learned that it's vastly underfunded. So you've got this big problem and it's vastly underfunded. We jumped on board with Braden's Hope, and they're a 501c3. And their mission is 100% to fund targeted researches for childhood cancer. We were at the Braden's Hope Gala last year. We were their Hope Family honoree, and my wife said to me, "We're gonna do something, we're gonna have a golf tournament." And the next morning when I woke up, she was serious. So here we are. So it's September, it's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. It also happens to be the anniversary of when she was diagnosed.
And she was diagnosed here locally, and we went to Philadelphia for all of our treatments. And we were blessed that Callyn is now in remission, and she's diagnosed when she was 2. She received some very revolutionary and targeted therapy specific to her cancer.
About 7 days after she was diagnosed, we were on an airplane to Philadelphia. That's where her treatment course began, and pretty much all of her treatment took place in Philadelphia. She had 5 rounds of intra-arterial chemotherapy, 3 rounds of injectable chemotherapy right into the eye. The tricky part with eye cancer is that you can't remove the tumor, you can't just cut it out, you have to treat it while it's there. She had been in remission for 2 years, and then this last summer, we went back and the tumor showed new growth. So we had to start a new course of therapy, and that therapy was radioactive plaque therapy, and she had a plaque inserted into her eye. We were quarantined to a hotel room for 5 days where we hung out, and she wasn't thrilled about it because it was, what was it?
It hurt and it ached a lot.
It was very itchy, yeah. So we hung out there for 5 days, and then they removed the plaque and we flew home. Waited 30 days for them to tell us that she was back in remission. We're in a good spot now, but it's been a long 3 years. Even on a broader scale though, the thing about pediatric cancer that's true for our family and all the families that have a kid, it's a huge roller coaster that you ride, because one day you're doing fine, and then the next day you're like, oh, there's something new, I don't know what's going on with that. And then 2/3 of the kids that get chemotherapy have lifelong chronic issues as a result of the therapies that they received. So it's not something that they get and it just goes away. There's a constant worry that there's something new gonna pop up. If she has a headache, I don't just think headache, I'm like, oh, what could be wrong?
Yeah.
It changes how you view everything.
Yeah. So it impacts not just, the child, the mom and the dad, but also siblings and an extended family. And we were just blessed that we've got a great community that kind of was able to rally behind us and jump in, and very supportive. I think that's pretty powerful, that one case that happens to one little girl is kind of bringing us all together. We're all jumping into the pool for this united cause. We're taking something that was not the most positive thing in the world that happened to us, but we're turning it into a positive and raising a lot of hope and awareness.
Well, and I'm looking forward to seeing people leave today as Braden's Hope followers.
Yeah.
Knowing that they know why they were here, they know that what they did was good, and that they contributed to an even bigger thing. It's not just golf today.
Right. Yeah.
So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, we know that charitable.
And taking Callyn out on the course.
Yep.
She's excited to ride around in a golf cart.
Yeah. We know that
high five some people.
Charitable dollars pulled in multiple directions. There's a lot of worthwhile charities that are out there and organizations and things. And this one's obviously very near and dear to our heart, and we think others are finding out, same as I was at the beginning, that pediatric cancer is not as rare as you think. It's a bigger problem, and needs more attention and focus. So I'm excited to, like Kim said, get other people on board and hopefully keep spreading the word.
Yeah.